Hello everyone. Happy Monday. I am picking up the camera for the first time in a few days. I took a weekend off of vlogging. Honestly, I've just been still trying to piece together how I want to talk about this, but there's really nothing to dance around. Like, hello, we're back. I'm going to work today. It is Monday, January 6th, and I am going back into the office at UNICEF. I'm getting ready right now, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a chit chat, get ready update to kind of bring you up to speed of what's going on, because as a lot of you know, if you've been watching my videos, I had an initial 3-month contract with UNICEF working in their communications department, and December 31st was initially supposed to be my last day. During Vlogmas, I was like very up to date and uploading every day, obviously. So it was pretty like stream of consciousness what was going on in real time kind of. And I mentioned one day about how, I don't remember what I said, but it somehow alluded to like, oh, I may or may not be like staying at UNICEF essentially. And it confused a lot of, well, it didn't confuse people, but people were like, oh my God, like she got a permanent position, all this stuff, and a lot of assumptions. Which, like, fair enough. I obviously shouldn't have said anything, because when I said that at the time, I wasn't ready to talk about it because it wasn't 100% either. They had come to me at that point saying that they wanted to extend my contract, but they still didn't, they needed to like negotiate with, you know, people and make sure they had funding and all this. So it was like them saying, hey, we would like to keep you on if you want to. Like, they wanted me to say that I would do it first before they went and like did all the logistical stuff. So that's what that was, and I didn't want to say it at that point because there was a chance that it wouldn't have gone through. It's not a permanent position either. They just wanted to extend my contract just 1 month, like that's all. So that's really not that big of a deal. Instead of 3 months, my contract is going to be 4. So I'm going to be working at UNICEF through the end of January. So there's the update. It really wasn't that hard to say. I don't know why I was dancing around it. Yeah, I just didn't really want to talk about it until it was like official, done, and I re-signed my contract like right before the other one ended when I was in Portugal. So yeah, so I pretty much haven't stopped working at all. I've been working remotely even when I was traveling. It wasn't as much, like I was trying to do more ahead of time. Today is the first day that I'm actually going back into the office and back into the 9 to 5 swing of things for the rest of January. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hesitant. Like, it wasn't like an immediate like, oh my God, yes, I want to do this. I kind of debated about it. Basically, they have this big event that they're working towards in my team that they just need the extra help, and I felt like it was, I mean, like, it's 1 month, it's not a big deal. Even if I don't really want to stay in this long term, for me, I figured like 1 month isn't gonna hurt, and I'm like happy to help out where I can. So we get another month of working in UNICEF, vlogs, and all that fun stuff. I do think I want to sit down and have like a heart-to-heart with you guys about like where I see myself after this and why I've kind of stopped applying to jobs, and have the whole conversation about what I'm gonna do next. I don't know. Okay. I feel like that wasn't that conclusive, or like this big reveal. Like, oh yeah, I'm still working. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't just advertise this position as 4 months to begin with, because they knew that they were working towards this event. Maybe, I don't know, I guess I can't speak for when they were first put out the posting, but anyway. Also, we have a new person coming on to the team, I think starting today, and my supervisor is like phasing out. She's gonna be leaving like next month maybe. So it's gonna be an interesting like transitional time. So I thought it would just be nice to be there and like offer extra help while there's so much craziness going on. It's 8:50 a.m. right now, and I'm not going on until 11 because that's when I'd be able to like get in my new badge and everything. So I'm going in a little later than usual. We're just chilling out. Been back in New York for a couple days. I haven't been vlogging because I just honestly felt burnt out of vlogging. Because I didn't really stop after Vlogmas. Like most people take a break between, well, not most people, but some people take a break between Christmas and New Year's. But since I was in Portugal, like I still wanted to be vlogging and everything, and obviously travel vlogging is like a burden. Like, it's so much fun and I love documenting it, but I just wanted to be on my own without recording anything for a few days. So I took a couple days off, and I don't even know, I was thinking about it this morning. I assumed I would just film this into a work week in my life again, but I kind of don't even feel like making a work week in my life because it's gonna be boring. So I might just make this its own separate update video and do like a little bit of vlogging during the week, but not like a full week vlog. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know, I just feel like so disconnected from you guys because there's been so much going on that I haven't talked about. There's so many thoughts going on, and January is always a weird ass month mentally and everything. January's always been like a weird month for me. I think it's because I'm usually on a break from school for the first like half of it or more. Last year it was more because of the government shutdown. I didn't start working at the State Department on time like I was supposed to. And so I had this whole big gap of nothingness where I felt like I needed to be doing something, and it was just like this really weird in between time. And I thought about like, if I want to go off and do my own thing and not be in an office job for a time, I'm happy to wait and do that in February and have this structure in January, if that makes any sense. Like I feel like I need that because January is such a blah month where I feel so, I don't know, I feel like it's supposed to be like the beginning of the new year where you hit the ground running with all these goals and resolutions and excitement, but January's always just been like so blah for me. So I thought it'd be good for me to like have the routine and structure of being at UNICEF. We will see what February brings. Kind of want to still make one of those New Year's resolutions, like goals, my thoughts on the new year videos. I love making those. I usually do one every year, not necessarily like a list of resolutions, but just kind of my thoughts on the new year and reflecting on the last one and things I want to work on and work towards more broadly than just like specific goals. It's already like the second week of January and everyone's already done those, and I'm like behind on posting videos. Like I still have Portugal videos that need to go up at this point, so who even knows when you're going to see this. I don't know, I still kind of want to do it. I think I will. Maybe it'll be my next video, even if it's late, like who cares. I also just really want to this year put more effort into my videos, just more thought and like reasoning behind the things that I'm posting. Like I want my videos to be more intentional, more value added, rather than just like random vlog footage that's like the same as everyone else, you know? I still love vlogging obviously, and I'm gonna be doing plenty of that. Now I'm just rambling and my thoughts are confusing myself now, so I'm gonna finish getting ready and then show you my work outfit, the first work outfit of 2020, and then we're headed back to UNICEF. It was weird enough when I had a week off, and going back after Thanksgiving was so hard, so I already know today's gonna be like a little rough, but we're gonna do it. So cheers everyone. All right kids, here we go, headed out. First day back in the office after winter break of sorts. I got this mock neck, actually I think they called it a funnel neck from Nordstrom. It was on sale, Topshop. So big fan, I really like it. I think this style of neckline on me, it's like doesn't separate from the shirt itself. Does that make sense? Like there's no seam of the neckline. It just is like, yeah, whatever. I think it looks best on my short ass neck. So it's on sale. I got it recently from Nordstrom, so check it out. I'm wearing my long polka dot skirt from Princess Polly. So very typical look for me. Black aviators on from Nordstrom as well. This is like an outfit you guys have seen a million times, but slight variations of items, I guess. Booties from Princess Polly. It's very dark. Hello? I kind of want to get different lighting in my room somehow. Like it's so nice when there's natural light, but it's so often that there's not natural light, and I don't like the overhead light. So let me know if you have ideas that I can use. Maybe I just need like a nice lamp that gives off nice lighting throughout the room, so I don't always have to pink light when it's not bright. So yeah, going to work. Happy Monday, kids. And we're back. Hello everyone. I don't think I've vlogged anything since I first went back to work on Monday. It's been a few days now. It's Wednesday. It feels like it's been like 3 years. I'm having the weirdest week. I'm just like so out of sorts and such a mess as a human being. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to buy a new planner. I am hardcore feeling the post-holiday January blues this year. I mean, I feel like I feel it every single year. Like this started for me, especially my first year when I moved out of college, living on my own in DC. And that year especially, I remember I have one particular vlog where I was just such a mess. I was like crying in that vlog and saying that I didn't feel like myself and I didn't know it was wrong and all this stuff, and I felt so distant from all my friends and so isolated and all of this. And first of all, I look back on that vlog and I had started my period 2 days later, so you know, I was just like very hyper emotional. But also I just didn't understand that this is just like a thing. Like a thing that sucks is that January, like even if you anticipate it, it just hits, at least me. And my girl Jana, who edits my vlog sometimes, she posted a vlog on her own channel talking about this, and I watched it on my lunch break at work today, and I was just like, yes, like preach, girl, to everything she said. I'll link it down below because you guys need to watch it. I see so many people on YouTube this time of year like, my 3,000 goals for 2020 and like New Year motivation and fitness inspo and day one, page 1 out of 365. And I just feel so opposite of that in the beginning of the year. Like, I so wish I was one of those people that was like immediately so motivated, but I feel like this is the time of the year where I'm most unmotivated. I haven't been vlogging the last few days because I keep thinking like, oh, like when I wake up tomorrow, like I'll feel more motivated to vlog, because I just don't feel like it. Like, I don't feel like I have anything to offer and I'm just like not in the mood. But then I keep thinking like, if I wait until I do feel that upbeat surge of motivation, want to vlog kind of feeling, then it's not really authentic, I guess is what I'm thinking. Like, if I wait until I'm ready, I'll be waiting for the rest of my life kind of thing. I just felt like it'd be worthwhile to share like my thoughts on this random ass like weird time with you guys. And I thought that, I don't know, like I'm just feeling so back and forth, and like being at work the last couple of days has been like, the days just feel so long. And I hate complaining like this because I really do feel really grateful for the life that I live and like the opportunities that I have. But there's something about January when it's so dark and so cold and there's not holidays to look forward to, and it just feels so gray. Like, sitting in my cubicle all day without natural light, and then when I leave it's dark and I'm just like lifeless. Okay, that's dramatic, I'm not lifeless, but I just feel like so many people probably feel this, and I just thought it was worth talking about because not enough people on YouTube talk about it. And I was really grateful to watch Jana's video because it definitely made me feel better about it, and it's something I've recognized in myself the last couple years. And when I posted that video initially, like my first year in grad school, a lot of people said like, hey, it's post-holiday blues, like a lot of people feel it. This is kind of going into my work update vlog. So I've been back at work for a few days. I thought that being in the routine of it would really help me in this time of like having somewhere to be and a schedule and all this, but honestly it's just making me feel even more blah. I'm just feeling all over the place and probably oversharing at this point, but whatever. This is what makes me feel actually like close to you guys and feel like my YouTube channel is actually contributing something, when we can start conversations like this and not just like superficial, like here's me getting my oat milk latte for the day, here's a shot of me going to Target. But I did fucking go to Target today and I got a planner because I need a sense of purpose. Aggressively find sense of purpose in a $15 planner. Plan with me 2020. I'm also using like a selfie ring light that I got in a PR package as the like on my camera right now, so I hope it's decent. And also, one thing that I really haven't wanted to vlog because of is my skin is so gross right now. Coming back into the cold weather after being in Portugal where it was warm, it was like 60s, which is warm compared to this. My skin was so nice in Portugal, and then as soon as I got back here, oof, so dry. I don't want to get too close because you'll see my dry flaky skin. Especially for me, it's my skin. Like when my skin's bad, I don't feel right. Like I don't want to vlog, I don't want to like talk to people or socialize. I'm just like, let me hibernate and re-moisturize my skin for like a week. But anyway, yeah, that's just life right now. That is January. We are struggling through this, and I know it's a combination of like being back from traveling and also being back in New York where it's cold and dark and winter without holidays. Honestly, I just understand and accept that this is like the slowest and roughest time of the year for me, at least. Like January, ugh, I can't stand it. I'm sorry if you love January. Does anyone? If it's your birthday month, maybe, I don't know. It's just not my time, and I know that, and I know that like Jana said in her video, if you watch it, this too shall pass, like honestly. And it only goes up from here. And one thing I've realized is that the worst week of the year is when you're on your period in January, because it's already depressing enough as a month, and then add hormones into the mix and boom, you have you crying to a camera 2 years ago. I feel like I get really personal about my period on this channel. You guys are probably knowing my cycle, but you know, that's just what we're feeling. So I went to Target, I bought a new planner for 2020. I didn't get an Erin Condren this year because I just didn't need to spend that much. Usually my mom does give it to me as a gift. It's like these hardcore daily planners that Erin Condren makes. They're like $50. But I just figured like I really don't need it now that I'm not in school and balancing work and all this. I honestly didn't do much research, and I saw on Caitlin B's story that she got a Create and Cultivate, it was called, and she said she got it from Target. Like Sarah hunted it down for her because it was really hard to find. And I looked on the website and I was like, oh, that's really cute, but it was sold out. And so I was like, I might as well just stop by my Target and see if they have them, and they didn't. But I found this instead. So this is a Day Designer, which I've heard of, like it's a famous brand. but I didn't realize they were so affordable. I was like, wow, that's nice. This was only $15 and it's like leather bound. I mean, it's not real leather. It's not. This pale pink and then in gold it just says 2020 planner. Nice and simple, not customized or anything, but I really just don't need that. So it is a weekly and monthly planner. This is just hopefully this will fix all of my deep wounds. Friends and family, don't worry, I'm literally fine. I'm just tired. What I really liked about this one, I looked at a few of the ones in the aisle at Target, is that for every day it had a section to write just like the blank slate, like what you would write for every day normally, but then next to it, it had a separate to-do list for every day, which I really like, because I would do that anyway. Like what I'd started to do in my old planner when I would use it, god damn it, I have hopper alerts on for like certain flights I want to take, and it's just such a tease when it's like, this flight just got $200 cheaper, you want to go? And I'm like, yes. Like I said, I do want to talk about my 2020 goals and all that, but I just feel like I'm still waiting for it to hit me that I have it all together and I have these like all planned out and all this, and I just haven't yet, which is why I haven't filmed that. And I'm just now getting a planner and I'm just not organized. Like maybe it's because I was traveling right after Christmas and I didn't get that like weird downtime of a week between Christmas and New Year's where you have to like reflect and rest, and I feel like I just haven't rested. Like I have ideas that are kind of all over the place, but I need to like put them all together. I'm going to use my new planner to do that. I'm going to take some time tonight just to myself, light a fucking candle, I don't know, play some music and just relax and plan. This is like a thing that people do, right? I don't know. So it has like start with the big picture, dream big about your year. On this page, I'm not really into this kind of stuff usually. Like I'm not a planner person and I'm not like good at this. I watched someone's video about 2020 and they were like, make your goals and then make exact lists of what you're going to do to achieve them for like point A, 1A, 2A. You need to have measurable, and I literally got so stressed that I was like, no, I turned it off. That's just not me at all. We'll see if I even fill this part out. But it has all these options if you're into this. Design your days, your morning routine, your evening routine. Yeah, we'll see. This was actually good when I was in school. Like, look at all the shit that I wrote down. Wow, good for me. I kind of liked how I had a schedule in the one last year. This is my Erin Condren. I would put my to-do list on the side, but I really like how this one has the to-do list on each day. Like I said, I like how it has like 3 things you can put at the top for the week that you want to do. Like I like prioritizing in different ways on different lists. So you could put a few things on your month one, and then some in your week, and then your day. There's a comparison. Actually, it's not even that much bigger. It's just a little taller. It's like an inch taller. And I like how instead of the big coil, it's just simple. I also bought myself some gel pens because nothing motivates like gel pens, you know? My mom just WhatsApped me instead of texting me, okay? Sometimes I'll go back in my planner and like write things that already happened just to look back for the memories. So I'm going back to Thursday, January 2nd and write fly back to New York, medical emergency plane landing. Go watch that vlog if you haven't already. I would love to hear down below your tips on getting through the January blues and such. Honestly, I think you just have to like get through it. And one thing that I always try to do is focus on gratitude. And I think this would be a great time to start a gratitude journal if you don't have one already. I don't have like a formal one, but I do try and take time, like when I consciously feel myself like being negative, I just take time in my head to just stop and take stock of all of the great things that I'm blessed with and like the things that I'm so lucky to have and that I'm so grateful for in my life. That's like the #1 tip of being in a good positive mindset at any time. Is just take time to appreciate the things that you're grateful for, honestly, like easy thing, because that kind of trains your mind to literally focus on the good things in general, and then it's second nature to just think like if something happens to you to look at the right side of it, and that's just kind of what always has worked for me. That's something that I want to incorporate more formally into my 2020 goals. Now that I'm thinking about it, I need to write this down somewhere. I probably will just do a separate video on that just because, I don't know, I like those videos and I know I'm fucking a week late to the party and maybe no one's even gonna care at this point because people have already given up on their New Year's resolutions. But oh well, I'll do it for me. Hopefully this was like somewhat helpful for you guys. It definitely helped me just to talk about it, even though I didn't go that in depth with it. Again, go watch Jan's video, link down below. I don't want to end the vlog on this point because I feel like I haven't given you anything substantial. I just did like a work update and then a my life is a mess update. So I will probably wrap it up when I'm like looking more presentable at a different point and maybe have something more conclusive to say. But till then, I'm gonna keep planning. Hello, it is the next morning now. It is Thursday morning. It is finally sunny outside, which makes me so happy. I needed this sunny day. I'm gonna go out for lunch, get some sunshine while I can, even though it's freezing. It's like 25 degrees right now. So I'm bundled up with a scarf. I'm legit wearing leggings underneath my pants. Also because I want to go to the gym afterwards anyway. So I was like, well, might as well bundle up. I'm feeling better this morning, just like talking it out, sleeping on it, waking up and it's sunny. I'm gonna bring my planner and my pen. Also, I have workout clothes and a bagel for a snack and shoes. It's annoying to bring workout shoes, but you know, what can you do? I'm bringing these shirts that I was supposed to send to my friend Mary like ages ago, and she's probably watching this like, you're seriously just now sending them? Sorry, Mary, I'm the worst. Damn, I thought my bag was gonna be lighter because I wasn't bringing lunch today, but you know, so it goes. Also bringing my Kindle because something I want to do is read more on the train instead of just sitting or on my phone. So spend that time more productively, and I want to read anyway. So I've been using my Kindle for that. I'm almost done with the book right now. I'm reading Normal People by Sally Rooney. I don't even think I'm going to bring my camera because if I want to get any vlog clips, they'll be on my phone. But yeah, happy Thursday, everyone. Absolutely, absolutely. Came to Starbucks using my lunch break to take calls for my other work, so things are good. Okay everyone, hello. I just got back from the gym. I don't know why I just spoke in that voice. Like, am I a fucking cartoon character? Just got back from the gym and I did a nice leg workout. I got there. I got to leave work a little early today, so I got to the gym before rush hour, which was great. Bless you. Part of my goals for 2020 that I've been thinking about is, I feel like I always say this, but I actually like feel it this time. Like making fitness a priority again, where it's like something that I'm excited to like work on my goals of, and not just body goals, but like performance goals, and just get in the gym and really challenge myself again. I feel like so many things in my life in the past, especially the second half of 2019, there was a good like couple months in spring where I was really on top of it fitness wise and really focused on it, and then once I graduated and traveled and went abroad for the summer and all that, other things just took over and I just lost track of that. And I feel like I got back in the gym kind of, but I never really regained that same drive and passion and excitement about reaching fitness goals. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to in 2020. Again, I've been thinking about these a lot and I've been using this downtime. I've decided, you guys, you know how I said earlier or yesterday or whatever the hell, that I wish there was a time between New Year's and actually starting New Year's, but then I remembered it's all a social fucking construction, so you can do anything whenever you want. I'm using the first 2 weeks of January to just like refocus myself, feel all the feelings, get it all out, be blah and just live in the blah, and then focus on like making plans and goals and setting myself up for hitting the ground running in the second half of January. I don't know, again, it's all social construction. It just makes me feel better, so whatever. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. I'm actually really excited about it. I've been thinking about it a lot more the last couple days since I talked to you guys initially, and I don't know, I'm just really looking forward to all that's to come and all the ideas I have for 2020, and I'm feeling a lot more optimistic than I was at the beginning of this week, which is what we aim for. So anyway, it felt really good to get in the gym today. Yeah, I'm kind of just taking this week to like nose to the ground, get work done, and like really focus on myself. I feel like I've rambled so much and my thoughts have been so all over the place, and I look bald because I cropped my bun out of the shot. Look at that, she has hair. Got an Amazon package, which I love to do, order from Amazon. I got this because I want to be more consistent about using collagen as a supplement, which I used to do every single day, and I kind of fell off of it. I need to get more normal stuff. Part of that is like mixing it into the coffee, right? And the best thing I found for that, whoa, this was huge. The best thing I found for that is like a handheld whisk. You can kind of get, not whisk, it's like a frother, milk frother. There you go. I had one, but it broke. So I got a new one on Amazon. This is the Bonson Kitchen. It was like the fucking sponsored one. I don't know why it's so, like, the handle's so large. Kind of unnecessary, but whatever. I got the silver one. The picture had batteries, so that made me think they included batteries, but I'm very doubtful that they did. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here. Oh wait, there's more. Yes, there's batteries. I think that's why I chose this one, is because I saw batteries on it. I was like, I don't fucking feel like getting my own batteries. Anyway, yeah, so I got a milk frother. I don't know why I felt the need to show you this, but immediately when I see that I have a package, I'm like, I need to open it on camera. I just had this random burst of energy. I think I need to chill. I think I'm just gonna wrap up this vlog, if you will. I don't even know, it wasn't even a vlog. It was just like a rambles video. First, kind of like my work update, how I'm feeling in this weird post-holiday blues period, what I'm thinking going forward, and planning for 2020. So get excited for that video. My new year starts on January 15th. So look forward to that. If you're with me, amen, sister. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for all the content that's to come. One thing that I really feel like I've lost touch with is like my, not passion for YouTube, but I just feel like I'm in a rut with it, and just, I don't know. I'm excited to like be more creative, put more effort in, and just like connect with you guys more. I want to do a lot more connecting in 2020. Subscribe if you're not already, because I'm going to be posting so many more exciting videos that aren't just work week in my life vlogs. There's only 3 more weeks and 1 more day of me working at UNICEF officially now. I'm not extending beyond January. Well, I guess Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith taught us to never say never, but at this point, no. See you in my next vlog super soon. I still haven't posted my Airbnb video yet, and I don't know when they're gonna approve it. I'm still waiting for them, so it's good. I feel like it's just gonna be awkwardly like I've been in New York for 3 weeks and then I randomly post this Portugal video and you guys are gonna be like, what? But if it finally goes up at a reasonable time, please go comment on it and watch it and tell me that you saw this video. Maybe I should have a secret message in this, or from this, that you can take to that video. So when you see the vlog from the Airbnb experience in Portugal, go comment on it and say, wow, Kristee, didn't know you were a time traveler. Give this a thumbs up if you're excited for 2020 and to tackle all the things. I'm still not even at that video yet, so we'll get to that, but I don't know, I'm just feeling more excited. So okay, bye. See you next time. Oh my god, sir.